Yeah.
It's good.
I do. What is comforting to me, though, is that when the runway gets down to about 12 months, the magical thinking starts fading,
It's
Suddenly
funny.
when,
Don't you wish you could bottle up? Like, if you see someone's performance, say you have 18 months of cash, the first, 15 months, when someone's back is against the wall, the quality of their decisions get much better. If there was a way to
yes.
gamify, if you bottle up the quality of execution and thinking and I don't know, we see people do great work. It's just you wish they would do this great work when their back is not against the wall. Again, it reminds me of being in college or something
Yes.
where the papers due.
Yeah.
And you didn't go to the class, you didn't show up to anything. And then in the final 24 hours, you do great work. But you could have done that the whole time and not had a whole fire drill, right? Isn't that a shame?
It is a shame. The only solution that's worked for me is just do companies that have such a hard time raising money that it's always a fire drill. But yeah, it comes back to that the best founders are disciplined. What you talked about that's discipline, right? That's doing the right thing when no one's forcing to you or no situation's forcing you to. And I think that too often genius is mistaken for discipline. It's just a lot of people think, oh, this person out executed all their peers because they were smarter. And it's that assumes the peers were actually working on the thing they said they were working on, as opposed to hiring and going to conferences and talking to reporters. Discipline to avoid the distractions. That should be comforting to a lot of people. It's for every ounce of discipline you have, you can probably lose 5-10 ounces of intelligence and still outperform.
Yeah, that's a great point. It's funny how many people that we see, again, let me think of how to phrase it, with you'd think they'd be really good at a lot of things, but I'm not sure what they do with their time.
Yes.
They have a great resume, but it appears they just don't really do work.
Yes.
And the people that sit down and do the focused work, and again, we all know what this is like. Again, think back to college.
Yeah.
Lots of reasons to not work on something.
Yep.
If you could bottle up those moments where you're actually doing focused work, the people that succeed just seem better at that. That's actually the criteria that they seem better at. If you looked at their calendar, if you shadowed them or something, the folks that are really good at this are just better at doing focused work. And it's kind of nothing else. Or at least.
Yeah. And by the way, you can't really change your raw intelligence, but you can get better at this. This is a little bit like working out. You can, if doing focused work for someone who likes to procrastinate is a little bit painful, the more they do it, the less painful it gets, And so, hey, smart people certainly have an advantage, but man, hard workers are dangerous. Hard workers are dangerous. Lazy people are, as a startup founder, lazy competitors are your friends.
Yeah, it's good when your competitors are focused on the wrong thing.